Hello, David Paul here. Um, this is just a quick video because I'm now in Portugal, as you will know, and I thought I'd finally make a video of my house. This is going to be really difficult because we're right in the middle of the day, and I think it may not come out too well. But there she is. The saturation level of the light is pretty high. So this piece of land on the right-hand side of the house, I own that. And I own some land at the back, not a lot, a small amount, a few. I think it's 600 square feet or something like that. Basically 1.5 times the size of the house. That's the house. Anybody looking on Pure Portugal will have seen this house and considered buying it maybe. It's got F-E-N-I-X on the front, which means Phoenix. So maybe the guy who put that there was a bit poetic or something and thought, this will rise like a phoenix from the ashes. It's a sad state, but it's fixable. I was having doubts about it the other day, and I'm standing here, and an old guy came up, and he didn't speak a word of English, and he just patted it and put his hand on it and said, "Bom construcção." In other words, well constructed. So I thought, you would know. So I'm going to take your word for it, and I'm going to not be negative, and I'm going to say, yeah, we can do this. So anyway, the more time I've spent here, the more I've kind of thought the old guy's right, because if you look at it, the way the stones are all put together, all those little details, there's a lot of work went into this when it was built in 1910, I believe. So these are the stairs going up to the house. In a Portuguese country house, you will live upstairs and the animals will live down below you. I'm trying to make a cup of coffee there, but you have to be very, 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 very careful because we're in the fire season now. And I see it's just spilt a little bit of water there and probably put the little fire out. This land on the side here, which I'm camped on, doesn't belong to me, but I'm going to try and buy it because it's an obvious, useful thing for the house. I'd like to just have some land around the house to do various things with. So there it is. I've got some olive trees. I've got some fruit trees at the back. My land is up on that hill there, going from the back of the house up to the top of the hill. Not a lot. I think that's an apple tree there. I believe in the deeds it says I've got that one at the distance there. Yeah, that's a pear tree. It says I've got a pear tree, so I'll get a lot of pears off that. More pears than you can ever shift. Well, I certainly won't eat them. In fact, I'm going to tell my friend to go and get them. Okay, we're now at the front door, or the side door, which is the front door here in Portugal. We're looking inside the house. And anybody looking at this would think, oh my God. But it's not so bad. One good thing, it has no floor. Because if it had a floor, I'd have to take the floor out and get rid of it. So it's gone. So all I got to do is put some beams across here and start constructing the floor. But all the structure of the house is still there. I don't really like stone buildings inside. So I'm going to plaster everything. I'm going to do a quick first coat, more like painted on, to make it, respectable looking. And then I'll plaster it properly later. But there are walls there that are already properly plastered, and I'm just going to add to that. I'm not going to knock that off and start again. See, there's a small piece of ivy growing in the house. That's got to go. Now the roof is in good state. It's not rotten or anything, and it mostly keeps the rain out. Except there are all these holes all over the place. But to fix that, it's not a complicated thing because they're called thigh tiles. They're just sort of stuck on top of each other and they're just gripped together by friction. So you can easily slide them back together. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to start walking around on that roof. what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the floor in first, then I'm going to get some ladder up there, and I'm going to work on it from the interior. And I've done this before. I worked on an extremely high roof. I don't know how high the damn thing was, 50 foot high. And I never went outside. I tied a piece of string and hold slates up one at a time. Just having a look at that fire, see it's okay. Before I go, I'm gonna have to put the fire out. So if you like fires in Portugal, make sure you put the damn thing out before you go. I'm gonna go to a friend's house where I can use the internet to upload videos. So there's a first shot at this. What can I say about this place? It's 30 feet by 20 feet on the exterior. You're losing about 3 feet on all the dimensions downstairs. Upstairs isn't quite so bad. You lose about 1.5 foot. So that would be the upstairs sala, the living room would be 20. That would be 17 feet interior width by 27. So that's not bad. And I'm going to turn this entire upper floor into just one enormous living room. So when you look out, you'll be able to look at the countryside out of all 5 windows that we have up here and enjoy the view. I'll put a glass door in here at the top so you can see out the side here as well. And then downstairs I will put probably 2 bedrooms in there. I was thinking about putting 3 in. Not absolutely sure about that. That's up for consideration. The first thing is to just get the top floor done. The bottom part was always ever used for animals, so it's not totally important that I get that done at first, you know. But it would make a great workshop or bedrooms. And since I'm bringing a woman with 2 children over, hopefully, if we can get them into the country, then I'm going to need bedrooms downstairs. And that's it. So that's just a quickie of where I am in Grosinas and my house, done with the laptop, the best I've got. I can't manage anything better. At the minute, I've got a new phone and I've got to figure out how to work that thing. But I did want to make this video and get it and introduce the house to my family and anyone who's interested. So anyway, bye. Jesus be with you.